Hey guys, it's Kelsey. I'm back with another How to Kill a Kit with Style process video. Today we are doing a Scraptacular Cropping Club challenge to use some branding strips. So this is a great way to use something that otherwise would probably end up in the trash can. Desiree had a lot of really good examples over on the Facebook group if you want to check those out. So basically, I just went through the 6x8 paper pad of the All Heart collection. Again, this was sent to me by Scrapbook Your Joy. I'm guest designing for them this month, so hopefully this is another take on the supplies. A lot of people don't really use branding strips in their layouts, so this is a good way. I seriously took every single branding strip out of this paper pad. I cut out the holes that were in the center where it would hang on the shelf, and I'm basically just distressing all of these pieces and folding up one of the edges, and I just want to layer them up. So you see I took the ruler and I kind of just set out a guideline where I want these to go. I just know I want to layer them up on all of the corners. I sped this up a ton because it took me an hour to do this. But yeah, so basically I just set up where I knew I wanted them to go. I made sure they would space out okay, and I just layered up all of them. I think it's a really cool technique, and it's a really cool look to have all of them layered up like that. I also really like doing this with the collection because you get a little snippet of all of the papers that are in the kit, so that's a really cool. So far I've kind of just picked a few colors to use on all of the pages, whereas here you get to see a little bit of the entire collection, all the colors that are in it. So with there being a lot going on, that's why I kind of went with the white background. Now I just want to layer up my photo with a little bit of stuff. That pink burlap Jennifer sent me, which is super cool, and it went perfectly with this collection, so I definitely want to use that as a photo mat. I just want to layer up a few other things with it though. So I have this peace sign pink paper, this multicolored geometric, and I think that's kind of nice. I wanted an easy pink next to the photo so it wasn't too distracting, and then you got that cool texture of the burlap. But I wanted a multicolored photo mat to kind of bring in all of the colors that you see in that corner area. So that's why I went with that geometric stripe. But I'm putting the photo up on some foam. I just want there to be a few areas of dimension within the photo, just because there is so much dimension and texture in those corners by having all of those layers distressed, that I didn't want the center, this main photo element, to kind of get lost because of that. So I'm letting my Tombow Mono Multi dry a little bit just so it's sticky in case I need to readjust anything. I don't want to fray this burlap at all. So while that's drying, I'm just going through the die cuts and the sticker sheet and pulling some things out I think I might use. I think I'm going to use some of the holographic pink elements. I really liked that best friend heart because the picture is my sister and Baldwin. Baldwin is another dog who is in the Guide Dog Foundation with Billy. Part of their training is they have to spend a few weeks with another trainer. Everyone basically has to swap dogs so that other trainer, like he can get another trainer's perspective, but also another trainer can kind of objectively look at another person's dog and kind of see issues or what they do well, and that way we can kind of address them before they go to their next stage of training. So I got my friend's dog Baldwin, and he is just the sweetest little cuddle bug ever, and my sister fell in love with him. So this is just a picture of her cuddling him on the floor, so I thought the best friend sentiment was appropriate. And this is really weird for me. I decided I was going to center this photo, which was very odd for me just because I'm so much about the asymmetry. I really feel like asymmetry adds interest. But with all of these corner pieces and this empty white in the background, I really just, for whatever reason, felt like I wanted to put it right in the middle. So that still looks weird to me even now, but it's different, which is cool. I like trying different things, so I'm gonna stick with it. But yeah, you saw me use all the text photos or stickers pretty much on the sticker sheet and tuck those into all the corner areas, so that adds some interest. I just put those 3 pink holographic stickers on 3 separate areas of the photo to kind of create that triangle, and now I'm just trying to build up from there. I'm just going to title this Baldwin. I didn't think it really needed to be too overcomplicated. I thought all of the text and kind of you got the gist of it. So yeah, now I'm just trying to finish it off pretty much. It's looking weird, that pink holographic text below the title just sitting there. It just needs something to sit on. So I grabbed this scrap of that kind of tealy color and cut a little banner. And I like how that looks a lot better. But then I was kind of feeling like, okay, now I need something on the right side of the photo. So it takes me a minute to kind of look through different things to see what can build off of the right side. So I'm just going through my paper scraps right now, but I was like, it really needs kind of the same treatment. So I went and found another scrap of that teal chevron, and I'm just going to cut a giant fishtail out of that piece and have it coming off of the right. I just thought it needed that teal to bring that in from the left side, but it also needed to be bigger just because I have the title over there. And with that big round puffy sticker, I think it needed a substantial base. So that's why I went with that size. So I got that. But even that looks kind of weird. It still needs a little something else. So I just took that peace sign pink pattern paper that I matted the photo in, and I'm just going to do a border strip to go on that side as well. There we go. And now I'm just looking, I kind of want to incorporate that thicker elsewhere as well, so I still have a few stars on there, so you'll see me incorporate those. And then the white, again, I don't use white as my background all that often, so it needed something, and I was like, we're doodling this month, so doodle. This is the first time I've doodled without the ruler, and it does come out a little messier, more casual, which I guess is kind of the point. I was like, just try doing it without the ruler on this layout. So you can see it got messy in a few areas. I'm not too bothered by that. But if that bothers you, just use a ruler. But I just went around the whole photo, and I was thinking that's all I was going to do. But then I decided to go back and kind of finish out the frame and connect all of those corners by doing lines on the outside as well. But that's the finished photo. You see I added those thicker stars by that puffy sticker, and there you can see some of the text stickers I tucked into those layers. You can really see how distressed they are. It was a lot of fun. It was a really cool look. So don't throw out your border strips. Don't throw out your scraps or your branding strips. You can do something like this with them. But this one was a lot of fun. Thanks guys for watching. Bye.